Hello. Um, so yesterday I had an experience and I wanted to share it with you because it was kind of a new experience in a way. Like I'm very familiar with sitting in awkward feelings and I'm very familiar with like hurt and pain and grief and loss and all different sorts of stuff like that. However, this was kind of different. And so I think what was bringing it on was because today my one of my grandsons is one, and so it was a great day because I got to spend several hours with him. So anyway, so yesterday I think I had been thinking like, oh, I can't believe he's already gonna be one, and it's just crazy. And um and then like the day before I had some stuff happen that was kind of like out of just stuff happened, and it was just like, I don't know, you get feelings for certain things that happen. And so it was just like I had these feelings come on, and it was really interesting because it wasn't like a normal thing. Like for so many years, and I think many people could relate to this, for so many years I felt like, okay, my life is like a movie. When is this movie gonna end? And then it felt like it ended, and then life was like, you know, whatever. And then it it's just like how life is. Sometimes we feel like, I thought this stuff only happens in movies. But this was different. So like what happened was, for a long time, I mean, my son has been passed away for 27 years. And so for a long time, like certain things I can't remember, like have no recollection at all. And so I would hear people talk about my son sometimes, and I would just so enjoy, mostly my two little sisters. And I would hear these stories and I would really enjoy them because I was like listening as if I didn't know, because I really wasn't remembering it. And that's because, like, I believe our brain just blocks it out when there's so much trauma, which I'm not much different from many people. I too have lots of trauma from different things. And so for having trauma, it just like protects your brain. And so I've done a lot of inner work my whole life because I just love that. I'm a junkie for self help. Junkie, that's not a right word. I love self help, and I love learning. I love growing. I love experiencing. I love feeling and all that stuff, right? So I started having these memories come back, and I was like, it was like, oh wow. And I think it's because the more we heal, the more we feel. And I was really feeling, and I was like, what do I do with this? And luckily, I was in the car, and the place that my friend and I were going, what are the odds of this? It was canceled because they had a death in the family. So we ended up going somewhere else, but it was like, it was a little bit of a drive. And so I was like, well, since I'm not driving, like, I'm going to take the opportunity to just be quiet and just kind of cry over here. Like, I don't have to say anything, you know what I mean? I could just like feel these feelings and emotions. And a lot of times, like people, I was talking to my neighbor in Vegas whenever last weekend, and it was such a great conversation because he was saying, I was taught not to cry. Like, you do not cry. And his parents would be very proud of him when he didn't cry. Like one time, even an uncle or cousin was like, I'm so proud of you because you didn't cry. So he was always suppressed, and he had a lot of anger because of it. And so it's okay to cry. Well, anyways, it felt so good, and it was just like these memories were coming up. Like I could remember like it was yesterday. And it was nice because it was like good memories. It wasn't like the memories of um like my son being dead. It was like the memory, because isn't it funny sometimes how our brain works? It's like I remember seeing my son dead, holding my son dead, and those kind of things stay pretty fresh, pretty fresh up there. And then yet sometimes those happy, joyful moments, just like, where'd they go? And so I feel like, well, it was like a blessing to be able to feel those and just to go with it and just enjoy it. And I literally could remember like holding him on his first birthday, and it's a good feeling. And so I just wanted to say that when you heal and you feel and you don't suppress it and you don't eat it away, lie it away, hide it away. I'm going to echo hide. Sometimes we think we could hide things and nobody will know. But at the end of the day, it's like, what do you want to experience? And what do you want to feel? And do you want to heal? Or do you just want to, like it's your life. So, of course, you could do whatever you want to do. I just wanted to share that if you think like these memories or feelings will never come back, or if you think like, um, I don't know, if you're just like feeling sad or just like, I think when the weather changes, I always feel like the weather changes and then this like cloud comes rolling in. And, it's just better to just feel it, be with it, see it how it is. It is what it is. And you are who you are. And I just am grateful to feel, to heal, to be. And yeah, life is good. So I just wanted to share that. And that's all. Have a good day or night. I love you. Bye.